Good morning, sim fans. Racing 393. We're going to do a capture here with I keep calling them captures. I'm not sure what else to call them actually. Videos, films, with rF2. We've got a new mod. United Race Designs 2018 edition. It's a paid mod. It costs about £8, I think. €9, something like that. Although they're based in America, funny enough, so I'm sure it's £8 rather than euros. So we're going to try this out on rF2. I found out a few things out since the video regarding there is a bug with the game with the yellow flags. I've been moaning about it for ages, but never really looked into it. The device is just to run black flags for now. The guys at Studio 397 are aware of the bug and they're working on a fix, but it's been like it for ages. As you'll see in the video, I've had to sort of cut out the yellow flag periods. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video and leave any feedback or comments below. Thank you very much. Good evening, race fans. Racing 393. Going to try a new mod now that's been supplied to us by United Racing Designs, URD. I say supplied, well I had to pay for it. And it's basically a touring car mod, based loosely on the DTM. It's probably old school DTM if I'm honest. It's still got wings, it's still got DRS. This mod cost me about €8. United Racing Designs, they basically are, I mean, it's funny, they're a professional 3D modelling service dedicated to all types of vehicles, digital presentations and concept designs, and they're mostly dedicated to video game designs. And they supply mods for rF2, which is this one, Assetto Corsa and Automobilista. I must admit I haven't tried Assetto Corsa's one. I haven't downloaded it yet. I haven't paid for it either, so I suppose to download it I've got to pay for it. So what we're going to try here is a drive and talk about this car. I'm going to do a few laps around Monza, and we're gonna see how it goes. So I'll see you on track. So welcome to Monza in my T5 URD mod. So I'm going to take this out onto track.
P6 clear, push.
Left side there's a car. Clear left.
Let's get some heat into these brakes.
And you can see there, but we've got the crew chief running again. And I've decided to have a good old UK spotter. Just to be different. So the first thing I noticed with this car is how responsive it is with the steering. As you can see, I'm not running the wheel in show again. I'm struggling to talk for some reason at the moment. I'm talking all day long. So I'm going to do a little bit of practice for the capture. I won't be showing it all. So you can see I've got also the app, if you like, running of my tyre pressures and, well, tyre temperatures, I should say. Sort of damage to the vehicle. Also, we've got DRS on this car as well, so something to get used to over these next few laps. So we're going to go across the DRS activation line, which is here. And there we go, the DRS wide open. So I'm going to give it a few laps, and I'll come back to you during qualifying. Right, so welcome to Monza again. I've done a few laps, bit of setup changes. I'm going to try a bit of qualifying now. So I'll film sort of the first couple of laps, and then I'll go straight to the race. So we do need a little bit of a warm up first.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Dean, we've got 10 laps. Let's get this done. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat into them.
So this is a slightly different variant of Monza. I think it's used in an R-Factor league racing. So I've driven many variants of Monza, and it does feel a bit different. With that I mean, like the Lesmo 1 and 2 are definitely different, because it tightens up on the exit on this particular variant. And the next one's a bit tighter, and the runoff ain't as wide compared to other ones that I've tried on, perhaps. Well, even rF2, Assetto Corsa, to name just two of them. So what I found the good thing about this URD mod is you can feel the limits of the tyres, and I tend to go over it quite often, but you can kind of, through the steering, I know it's not direct drive, I'm only on a Fanatic CSL Elite.
It's a car rejoining in front.
But it gives you good feedback on what the front wheels are doing, I find. The AI is on 97%.
Right side. Right side's clear. It's car on your right. You're clear on the right.
Too much curb then. That really catches me out, that first Lesmo. The second one ain't too bad, but the first one's completely different. See, I'm locking up my front outside wheel. It's gone glowing red into that chicane. You can hear it as well. I have turned the tyre sound up somewhat.
That was a 150.7 V2. That's a new fastest lap for Pearson, 150.6. Your brake temperatures are okay. Fastest lap for Suzuki, 147.9.
So we'll do one more. It's very easy to overdrive. You can actually drive it on the physics, on the tyres.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
So easy to overdrive on them Lesmos. I'm not even sure if this version of Monza is the best that I have on R Factor. I've got others on there as well.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
Joking. Look warm to me. Chief, how's my tyres?
Your tyres are fine, mate, just push.
That's not what you just said. So I'm only 3/10 up. So we'll see what we're going to do this time.
It's your best lap in this session, V12. Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace. New fastest lap for Suzuki, 147.6.
Right, I'll leave you guys to go and do something else for a minute, and I'll see you back for the race. So here we are, we're going to start my lap that I did, my quickest lap, and I'm going to sort of talk you around it while we're here. So I've got a little bit of slow motion. I think also I can move around a little bit. You can sometimes so you can come out a bit further like this. We've got like it's very good to sort of see roughly whereabouts the car's losing out. You can check all the other sort of cameras on there. So here we got around the first sort of the Clever Grande. They're going to actually put a chicane in there, I think, for safety reasons. Crappy, stupid FIA. It's really pissing me off now. So into the first chicane. You can see here, I think I hit the curve a bit too hard here, I believe. I'm not sure if it was that one. Maybe it was this one. Or maybe I didn't. No, actually I got the curve right, so I must be getting confused with another part of the circuit. So I've got some cars behind me, so it's interesting to see how the AI go. They don't actually sort of barge their way past. So the first Lesmo here is the one that always catches me out, but it is tighter. It does actually tighten up on the exit. So you can see I'm offline there. Look, you can see the line I'm on is a bit wider than the sort of the race line. And this next one's even harder, to be honest. Although this one's probably much the same as it has been on most other variants of this track. I'm not sure what variant this one is, but I know that coming out of the last part of the Lesmo 2, you can see that it requires you to use all the track and more. I used a bit more than I should have done there then, so it slowed me up on the straight. And I'm still keeping up some good time here actually, so I'm sort of looking at my lap time. 150 was my previous one, and I think coming into this last chicane, I'm not sure if it's this one. Have I locked up going
15
in?
minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Yeah, thanks for that, Chief. I've got a funny feeling that I'm not sure if I locked up going into this chicane now. I am wide, so I have run myself off the track there a little bit. As you can see, I've lost a lot of position there. I nearly got overtaken. There's like a proper race driver on the outside of me, but I gave him a bit of racing room. So it's forced him over the curbs, so that slowed him up definitely. And off we go down sort of the last straight into the Parabolica. So I'm just going to go let it go across the line. I don't think that was my fastest time actually. I think I might have just sped back a bit too far. So I've just realised up in the left hand corner this is R Factor Monza from 2014. So that's why it's different. It's quite a while ago now. That's it. I'm going to go across the line. I don't know if that was a quicker lap actually. 50. Oh, that was the time. 50.275. I have actually gone quicker than that. Yeah, well, there's my next lap time actually. So. Yeah, 1:49.34. So that's what we ended up with. We're going to quit this. How do we do that? There we go.
That's the end of the session. 23rd place.
24th place actually. Right, so that's the end of qualifying. As you can see, amazingly, I'm 2.8 seconds off the pace. God knows how that's happened. They weren't that quick. So what we have got is a 12 lap race around Monza and I'm last. It doesn't bode well for that first chicane, really, does it? Next session. So this is the race, 12 laps. I've got 13 laps of fuel in. I've done a few changes here. You know, I've changed the brake bias and altered the brake pedal force for my load cell. It seems alright. So, okay, so we're going to have 12 laps of Monza, 2014 version, in the new United Racing Designs T5 touring car with DTM 2018 liveries.
12 laps, V24. Okay, Dean,
Right.
get ready.
I'm going to have to change something here. There we go. God, I felt like I was in the boot. Right, I think that's because I was messing around with the replay. I didn't realise it also affects the field of view. I think that's where I had it. I can't remember now. That looks about right. Right, let's we're going to cancel that and we should actually go for a restart. I hope I don't mug this up now. There we go.
Go!
Lots of wheel spin. See how hot my tyres were then.
Left side. Keep this line. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Left side's clear. Left side. He's still there. Still there. He's still with you. Left side's clear.
Ignore the aero damage, it's nothing.
Didn't know I got hit.
Well done, Dean. Good start.
Right. Someone's off.
Yellow flag, watch out.
P18.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Car left.
Safety cars coming out. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is clear.
Don't know how I missed him then, but we all know the yellow flags are a pile of dog shit in this game. Unless I'm doing something wrong. But I will, I'll see you back on the green now. Right, welcome back to the yellow flag. Interestingly, the AI have decided that, especially that guy there,
Catch up to the air.
I don't know if that's him or not.
Safety car has just left. Green, green, green. Let's go.
Left side's clear.
So the yellow flag part of this game is, I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. Well, Sim fans, I do apologise. For some reason, the last part of my race wasn't recorded. That's really odd. I'm not sure if I run out of space on the PC. It was quite a long recording with the yellow flags. There was another yellow flag, as it happens. And then the race finished sort of one lap from the end, but then it seemed that I was lapped. So it was a 12-lap race, but finished on 11. But I don't recall the leaders going past. And that's what I was moaning about on the capture. Or film footage. I keep saying capture, don't I? And it's annoying me now. So, yeah, you've got my boring dulcet tones at the end now. I apologise for the lack of ending, but it wasn't much to look at anyway. I think overall, to be honest with you, we're sort of looking at the sort of nitpicking the game itself. It's by no means perfect, but the United Racing Designs mod, and they do other mods as well for other Sims games. It's actually very, very good. So I'd like to thank them for being, producing such a good representation. It's very playable. It works well with the setup I've got. I think hopefully, Studio 397 will address a few of the other issues with the game, which I know they're doing very well. We're due a roadmap update for December. It's always worth a read, and the guys are working quite hard to make the game much more enjoyable and more user friendly. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. I did my best with editing out the boring bits. And I shall see you on the next one. Thank you very much.